today we will be discussing the recommended end-of-year reports found in Work With reports. There are many reports in here. Today we're just going to be discussing the reports that we recommend a clinic run at the end of the year. If you would like more information on other reports in this area, you can find those by going to Help and then Topic Search. And then just on the Index tab, you can search for, scroll down to Table of Contents, End of Period Reports. You'll get a list of each report here, and you'll be able to click on the specific report you're interested in to see detailed information about that report. And you can generally click and expand to get, even further detailed information about the fields in each report. The reports that we're going to be looking at today, again, are the ones that we recommend you print at the end of the year that are found in Work With reports. So the reports that we recommend you print are the period totals, the income by treatment or transaction summary report, and the unposted transaction report. The first report we'll look at is the period totals report. So if I just double click on that report, and then I'm going to set my year or my period up here to year, and then all I have to do now is select my ending date, which is in the future in this example. That's okay. So then again, I'm going to select my period totals report, hit preview and print, and the report will generate. Now, most clinics running this report for a year, it's not going to come up as quickly as it did on my screen now. That's because this is a very comprehensive report, and it takes a while to generate all this different pieces of information in this report for a year's time frame. But you can see it pulls in the total payments as well as a breakdown by payment type, total invoices as well as a breakdown by provider, late charges, adjustments, your tax, net change in AR, new clients, and patient visits. It's also going to break down your payments and production so that you get a dollar amount total, a quantity total, an average, and then what percentage for that payment type or that provider that payment amount is making up of your total for the year. Second report that we'll look at today is the income by treatment report. You can run this report or the transaction summary report. These reports are identical. The income by treatment report just drills down a little further into the individual treatments and items. The transaction summary report is going to stop at the category totals. So if we look at the income by treatment, for example, oh, sorry, I got to get rid of the extra one I had there. So if we look at the income by treatment, you can see that your anesthesia category has a total here, but then you'll also see totals for the individual service or items in that category that have been used. If we look in comparison at the transaction summary, it's identical, except you can see that you've lost the detail of those individual treatments and items. So both reports are the same. It's just what amount of detail your clinic would like to see, or you can run both if you like. Both reports are going to show you the income, the percentage of the total income from that category or individual treatments or items, the usage, so the quantity sold or performed, and the expense. It's also going to break down the quantity sold or performed by month for the past 12 months. The last report that we recommend in this Work With Reports window that you print at the end of the year is the Unposted Transaction Report. This report is going to give you a list of anything sitting in medical history currently that is unposted. You will not need to set a date range for this report. It's not going to obey it even if you do. It's just going to pull anything currently sitting in medical history unposted. So if we preview print this report, you'll see that you're able to see the total for each client that's unposted, as well as a total for all unposted charges at the bottom. This report's going to give you the client's account number, the client's name, the patient's name, the date, the description, and the dollar amount. One thing to keep in mind with this report is it is different than the open invoices report. Unposted transactions are anything sitting in medical history unposted. So we can see these charges are in blue, and if I look, these charges are not in accounting, so these are unposted. Charges that would show up on an open invoice report would not be sitting in medical history in blue, and we would see those in accounting. There just would not be an invoice line above those charges. That's what makes it an open invoice. If you would like to run the open invoice report as well, you can also do that from Work With Reports. Just choose to print open invoices instead of unposted transactions. You can also get information on the Work With Report window, so what all of these fields like doctor, company, etc., what all of those fields mean and do in the help file if you look for the topic running reports. So you can either search for that or just scroll down the index tab for the running reports topic. So you can see again, you can click on the field to expand it and get definitions of what those particular fields are going to do. This concludes our video today. Thank you for watching.